Okay, guys, welcome to the 5 Business Challenge. This training or the 5 Business Challenge is all about the shortest path possible to go from a struggling startup to a high profit, a high impact and successful business. And I believe all of us, that is what we are here for. That is what we want because of our businesses and the work that we do. So what this training is going to do for us, it's actually going to show us how to launch a business, how to grow a business, and how to scale your business from 0 to 100 million and beyond. When I talk about 100 million, I mean 100 million in revenue the whole year. That is, if your business is so big, it will be around 8 million in a month only. It's not a lot of money for us to achieve. So who is this training for that I have created for you guys today? This training is for you if you have a business and you want to get more customers, you want to get more profit, and you want to grow on your business. Secondly, if you are starting business and you want to do it the right way. So many people get themselves into businesses or they start their new side hustle or any venture that they're in, but then it happens that they struggle in between because they don't know what to do in the right way. What should come first, what should follow next until they reach where they want to reach. So my goal for you today is as simple as this. I want to make sure that the only way for you to exponentially grow your business is through personal entrepreneurship. I do believe that entrepreneurship is the way to go than being employed. I don't have any issues or any problem with those who are employed, but I believe if you truly want to grow, to build your wealth, is through personal entrepreneurship. And second thing is the only way for you to profitably grow you as an entrepreneur is by understanding these 5 business levels that we are going to talk and discuss today. So there is not a single person here today who's joining us that I could not help grow their business with this training. I know this for sure because I've helped so many people in with this type of training to grow their businesses. I've helped people who have salons, people who are actors, people who are bakers, people who are in network marketing and MLM, some restaurants, insurance guys, small business owners, NGOs, consultants, real estate, car salespeople, and even people who are in health and coaches. So I know for sure if you are here, I'm going to help you with this training, at least to launch, grow, or scale your business from where you are to where you want it to go. So there are some few rules that I want all of us to have them. Please, let's all remove some distractions. If there is any tabs in your phone that you have been opening them, please close those tabs. Or if you're on your phone, please try to just focus on this Zoom. Get out of Facebook, get out of Instagram, TikTok, and all other applications that are there. Third thing is I want you to have a book and a pen. I want you to have a book and a pen because we are going to learn a lot today. I don't want you to miss a single thing here. I don't want you to miss anything at all. So please do have a book and a pen so that you can write everything. Those who don't have a place to write, please just take 1 minute and grab a pen or a piece of paper where you can take a lot of notes. Okay, so for those who are new here, people who don't know me, it's the first time for you. My name is Shuaib Timimi. I'm the founder and CEO of Digenous Growth Training and Consultant. In Digenous Growth, what we usually do is we help entrepreneurs grow. That is our main mission in this company, Digenous Growth Training and Consultant. That is what we do. We help entrepreneurs grow. We help you grow in terms of your marketing, in terms of understanding business, in terms of personal development and finance. That is what we usually do here. We also do have trainings to help people in communication and public speaking and negotiation and sales. We do all those in Digenous Growth Training and Consultant. Personally, I'm a certified business strategist and digital marketing expert from a company known as Digital Marketer in US. And I've been practicing this for right now almost my 12 years. I also train on personal growth or personal development. This is one of my passions that I started. I'm an entrepreneur personally. And for those who want to follow me and learn more from me, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm mostly active on Instagram than on Facebook. You can follow me at Shuaib Timimi. Just search Shuaib Timimi on Instagram and you'll just see the same face that you're seeing there, and you can follow me there. So my mission is as simple as this in this world. I want to help modern entrepreneurs grow so that they can grow their business. I believe that you can grow as much as your business grows. If you are at level 5, your business will never go beyond your level. So the more you grow, the more your business can grow. It's just as simple as this. When I started my venture first, I remember I was so shy that I couldn't even talk to my own relatives and family members. So what I decided to do was I went to learn public speaking, believing that if I will understand how to speak in public, then I can help so many people in their businesses. And true, it really helped me. After understanding public speaking, or went to public speaking classes, and I'm so happy that my mentor is also in this Zoom call who taught me how to speak in public. It really helped me and elevated me to be able to communicate my message to so many people in an easier and simple way. So it's the same thing in business. If you want to grow in your business, you need to grow yourself as a person. So that is my mission. Now, enough about me. I want you guys to tell me who you are. I want you to tell me your profession. I want you to tell me the type of business and why you're here. Please, let's roll those in our chat box. Let's see who you are, what is your profession, what is your business, and why are you here?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You can hear me?
Yes, I
yeah,
can hear
my
you.
name is Susan.
Yes, Susan.
Yeah, I didn't know how to unmute. Now I know how to mute. Yeah, I do farming and a bit of trading. And I ventured into honey beekeeping. And I'm here to learn more and expand my business.
Wow, welcome, welcome. I can see Ronald is in network marketing and cryptocurrency. Great, I know Ronald is doing very well in network marketing and cryptocurrencies. For those guys who are in network marketing or crypto, you can hook up with Ronald. He's a good friend of mine. Yeah, okay, so you can just type down what you're doing. I'm Joyce and I'm an entrepreneur and currently working with Power Life. Wow, one of the best companies I know. Power Life is really changing the world. I am here to learn on how to grow my business. Great. Miriam, I'm an IT person, but doing network marketing. Wow, another powerful network marketer here. I'm here to learn how to grow my business. Yeah, guys, keep those coming while I'm going on. So what makes this training so different than others? Number one, I believe that you guys, this is not your first training that you've ever joined or your first webinar on how to understand your business and grow your business. And I want to tell you something, that you can grow your business, you can take your business to the next step, because everything is learnable. You can learn, you can understand everything. And I also want to tell you that if you have failed before, it's not your mistake. Sometimes it's the information that we got or the way we applied that information. So it's not your problem if you failed before. If you had any suspicion on, oh, will this thing work or not? I'm here to tell you that this is the right thing for you that is going to help you. Yes, I can see Marcy, Demo, and Wismark too. Welcome all. So personally, I've done a lot of things right in business. There's so many ventures that I've entered, and I thank God that they really helped me to grow. But at the same time, I've also done others and they failed. And it's the nature of the world. Why? Because I didn't know what to do at those times, but I thank God that I know what to do right now. So I discovered after doing this for 12 years, yes, that is me. Here you can see on my computer, working from home. I'm sure this type of computers are not there in this world anymore right now. That was the time I started doing business, especially digital marketing. And what I have discovered at all these times is this: to know something doesn't mean you can do it. There are so many people who will tell you, yes, I know how to swim, but you cannot really understand it until you do what? You enter into the water. The second thing that I discovered is entrepreneurship is the only way to build lasting wealth. Again, I don't have any issues or any problem with employment, but this is one of the core beliefs that I have. If you truly want to build your wealth, then forget about employment at all. The third thing is that mentors and coaches can easily 10 times your business and income. If you have somebody who has done what you want to do, that is a mentor, or a coach, somebody who is going to show you what to do, then you can 10 times your income very fast. Just look at it. All successful people in this world, they have mentors and they have coaches. Why not you? And lastly, you need proper mindset, proper skills and execution for you to be able to do it the right way, what you want to do and how to grow a business. So after discovering this the hard way, you are going to get a cheat and to just get it in an easier way. So what was my hard way that I'm talking about? The hard way is this. I've personally bought and read more than 500 business books, personal development and entrepreneurship. I've attended seminars, events, workshops, and classes on how to improve myself and business for the last 10 years plus. And I've spent more than 5 million Kenyan shillings on trial and error on what works and what doesn't. You go to an event, you go to a seminar, you go for a class, and somebody tells you, okay, you learn this, now take this and implement it in your work. You spend your own money, first going for those classes, traveling and paying for the hotel and everything, then coming to implement and nothing happened. And from there, I don't say that nothing happens. Sometimes I get those information which are helping me and others they don't. But still, with all that, what I did is I took what worked and I reserved it in one of my great books. Actually, I have one of those books where I have some of my notes from what I've been learning all these years here. And that is what I want to train you guys today. So how we are going to spend this day together with this training? I'm going to give you 3 parts. The first part, I call it the entrepreneurial life cycle. And then the second part or the second growth is the hero's quadrant. And the third one is the 5 business levels. This is how we are going to spend our time together today. We are going to learn all these 3 growth parts together. So let's start with the first one, the entrepreneurial life cycle. Who is ready for us to go deep in this entrepreneurial life cycle? Just say yes in the chat box if you're ready for us to start the entrepreneurial life cycle. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. I can see some yeses coming. Okay, so this is how entrepreneurship starts. Usually, when you are in any business that you're doing or any entrepreneur who is working, you usually start from this lowest point, which what happens, you're there, you have a nice idea and you are like, oh, this is something so great that I want to do it, and you enter into it. So after entering into this new great idea that you have, some people, they're like, oh, let's hang on. I'm seeing that I'm getting 1, 2 customers. I can sell this. People are coming. And then after a few time, you're like, oh, it's working. Now I'm getting money. I can go for a holiday. I can buy my phone that I want. I can get a laptop. I can get whatever. Then after some times, it starts to scale now. And you are like, I'm going to become rich. You write down everything that you want. I'm going to get some, I'm going to get the dream house that I want. I'm going to buy my dream car that I want. And then all of a sudden, all that growth that had started, it has stalled. It's not there anymore. And most of us, we usually reach in this phase that we say, oh, I'm a failure. Now I'm just going to go down with this. Nothing is working here anymore with me. And I'm sure every entrepreneur, this is what happens to us. In a day, you'll wake up in the morning that you feel so motivated, but then after a few minutes, it goes down, the motivation, because of what is happening every single time in our growth. So that is what happens with us. But what happens in that way, it's usually because of these phases that each and every entrepreneur goes through. The first phase, I call it the traction phase. I think we might have something in this phase. This is what we say. Most companies in this traction phase, I feel sorry for them because they never get out of that starting gate. So many people have ideas, so many people have concepts, so many people have skills and knowledge and talents that they want to implement, but they never start. They are just stuck in that traction phase of, let me do this tomorrow, let me start the other day, let me wait for this thing to happen. There is no perfect time for you to start anything. You just have to start now or you'll never start. So that is the traction phase where so many people get stuck in. But then those who are here in this traction phase, if they start, sometimes they are going to fail because they haven't found the right audience that they need. They have a product, but they don't know who to sell this product to or their service to. This second thing is that product doesn't fit the market that they are in. Maybe their products should be for a high-class people or low-class people, and they're doing it in the opposite way. Or the product is supposed to be for male and they're selling it to the female part of this world. So that is why people stuck in this traction. And the worst thing is they die due to lack of action and attention from the founders. There are so many people and so many businesses that are failing, not because of the idea that is not working or that business is not working, but because of the person who started this thing is not putting effort to make it work. So that is what we call the traction phase. This phase is very painful, but it's also exhilarating. Why? Because it's one of the best phases in your business that you'll always remember. The second phase is what we call the momentum phase. This is the time when we say, oh, yes, this thing is working. Now over here, what we do is we have what we call the belief stage. You start believing that, yeah, what I'm doing is really working, or because sales are coming as fast as you can fulfill them. People are calling you, people want what you have, and you are so happy doing what you are doing. And also this type of, you are tying the momentum phase, we say that your business or the company that you are working on is in a messy way. What do I mean by messy? You are giving your product and your service and your expertise out there. Your customers are happy. You are making money. Your morale is so high. The money is coming, but you don't have any structures in your business. So that is our second phase. Then we go to the third phase, which we call it the expansion phase. Now, this is the time so many people want to scale their businesses, thinking that we are going to become rich overnight. And I love to call this as the truth stage. Why calling this as the truth stage? Because the uncomfortable truth will come here. You can no longer scale your revenue without you also scaling your expenses when you reach this phase. And what do I mean by you scaling your expenses also? Now, this is the time where you know some things are working, but you also know that you need to hire people if you want to go to the next level. You know that things are working, but you need to have those better chairs and better office and great softwares and systems in your business to work. It's actually a dangerous time for you to be in business because of what? As much as your revenue goes up, it's the same time that also your expenses go up. And you find yourself fighting on making income or growing that company, but then your profit is just staying or stalling at the same point. This is what happens here in this expansion phase, and there is just one problem. Whatever you are trying to do, you feel that it is not working. It is not working. This is so dangerous, my friends. Your business is going to go into something that I call it the flat line. So what is this flat line that you're talking about? The flat line is actually three things when you reach this level. These three things that I want to discuss with you in the flat line, they're coming like this first. That you feel that I'm not ready in this stage. And all businesses ultimately reach here if they try to grow from the traction to momentum phase very fast. Okay, just hold on, guys. I just got some tech problems here. Just got some technical problems. I'm just setting this out. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Okay, so we are here in this flat line. So what we said in this flat line is that because you've grown so fast in your traction and momentum side, because you've grown so fast in your traction and momentum side, so what happens in this part is that your business grows, but then at the same time, you are stuck. The reason you are stuck there, it's because of what? Oh, screen sharing, sorry. Wait, I just share the screen. Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So you are in this traction side that you've grown so fast, the momentum took you so fast, and then you've reached this area where you now don't know what to do, because before that you are a little bit messy. So this takes us to this part, what we call as the flat line. So in this flat line, you aren't making money. You aren't having any fun in this flat line. And worst of all, you don't know how to fix it. You are stuck and you are burnt out. I'm sure some of you, maybe currently you are at this place that you started your business in a perfect way. You know what you're doing. You know your product or the services that you have are so good, but then you are in this place that you cannot grow. And sometimes you sit there and think like, I like it better when the business was smaller than the way it is right now, or maybe just let us take some few steps back. There are some of you maybe thinking that you want to do that right now, that, the place I've grown right now, it's not what I really like. I want to take it some steps back. And other times when, let's say it's raining here in Mombasa, some of us will be thinking other things like this. Why am I paying all these people in my company? They were supposed to make my job easier or my work easier, but it's now getting harder. Everything that they were supposed to do, I'm the one who is doing it. I know some of you are in this phase, in this flat line. To make it even worse, sometimes you think like this. Maybe it's time for me to just shut this thing down, to quit, to give up, and I just see if I can get my old job back. I know some of you feel that right now. I know that some of you feel like, let me just give up. This thing is not going to work. If you've ever thought of these thoughts or felt these feelings, I don't want you to fret. You are in good company, and I'm going to show you how to get through this phase. But first, I want us to discuss some options that you have if you are in this phase of traction, if you are in this flatline phase. Okay, so what are the options that you have when you are in the flatline phase? The three options that you have over here, the first one is the choice that we always make is denial. The second one is retreat, and the third one is breakout. I'm going to review each one for us to understand. So what do I mean by the flat line and the death spiral? You see, whenever we are going to deny that we have problems in our work, and this is what so many people do, we just keep doing what we've been doing, and the hopes of, okay, it will get better one day, I'm going to get the results that I'm going to get. And this denial comes in most of us, and this is what makes us to fail. Why? Because denial keeps you in business, number one. And it will keep you in business because when you have money, you will say, oh, I can pay rent for next month, I can pay in 2 months, I can pay rent in my in 3 months. People outside see you as you're working, but truly you are the only one who knows what you're doing. Others, I'm sure, are getting into loans, are getting into debts for the sake of just keeping their business alive. And we do this because of what? That worthy respect we are looking for and admiration from people that, oh, we have businesses that we are doing, our jobs are okay, our work is working perfectly, but inside ourselves, we understand and we know that things are not working. We are only denying to take the actions that are needed, and that's why we are stuck there, which leads us to what I call as the death spiral. The second thing in this denial that people do is retreat. This is a big mistake I see it with retreat, that people are sabotaging themselves and their businesses by going back to where they were, into that smaller part. Oh, I cannot sell to more than 20 customers. Let me just deal with the maximum of 5 customers. Or let me just sell in a day my products, a target of only 5,000 or whatever. And you go back to the smaller part. You might survive in this part, but there will be collateral damage, both for your business culture, your brand, and your income and profit. The third one is what I call as the breakthrough. Now, from this option, breakthrough is the most difficult one, and it's even the most painful of all. I know it how, because I have been into this phase, and I know so many people who have been in this phase. Now, once you choose breakthrough, there is no turning back. You will either achieve breakthrough or you will fail painfully and spectacularly. Why am I saying you are going to fail? Because this is the time where you are going to burn the boat. You are in this new island. There is no way going back. You either survive there and you win, or you die. And the reason I'm saying this, you burn the boat, because of what? This part, the most painful part, I also say it's the worst part, because you must change. For you to get into this breakthrough part, you must change. There is one of good books that I've been reading before by Marshall Goldsmith. He called this book, What Got You Here Won't Take You There. And this is what happens in every business. What took you from traction to momentum to expansion now to breakthrough, don't think will be the same things. You will need to change in each and every part of the levels that you grow in your business. And for that, I want to ask you guys the growth question number 1. Are you ready to change? Are you guys ready to change so that you can grow your business? Because remember, your business will only grow to the level that you grow. Let me see how many people are ready to change so that they can grow their business. WH, yes. Evelyn, I can see. Yes, I'm ready, Ronald. I know Ronald is always ready. Ronald is always ready. Yes, Chen. It's Joyce. Okay, so write this thing down. If you guys are ready to change, please write it down. Winsmark, Jessica, Collins. Yes, I'm ready. I'm also ready to change, and I'm also ready to take you guys to the next part of this training. Lesson 2. So lesson 1 was all about our business, how our business is, and those levels that we see, and if we want to take them up or we want to go down. So the second level that we do have in our businesses that we do, I call it the heroes quadrant. I call this the heroes quadrant. In the heroes quadrant, I always want to see it this way, that in every business, we do have an entrepreneur, we have some marketers, we have CEOs, we have advisors. Now, all these people that we do have different roles, and they are 4 roles. You see, in this picture that we have over here, we have Jeff Bezos, we have Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Larry Page, Warren Buffett, Jack Ma, and all the other billionaires who are here. All these guys for us, we might say that, oh, these are entrepreneurs, or these are marketers, or these are CEO, or these are advisors. We know all that. I want you to remember this picture, because I'm going to ask you something about this picture later on. Now, you see, these roles that you are at, you are supposed to work with them in a different way. What do I mean by you're supposed to work with them in a different way? When you enter in your business, there is a time that you need to have visions and strategy, which is at the top of this quadrant that I have. And there are other times at the bottom of it, we need to have the operations and the tactic parts. But again, there are things that you're supposed to do them at the early stage, and there are others that you're supposed to do them at the later stage. Now, because maybe we don't know what to do first, that can be one of the reasons that we fail. And I want to make you guys understand this thing today so that you can know what you need to do for your business to grow. The first part that I want to look at is entrepreneur. So my question is this: who is this entrepreneur that you are talking about? For me, an entrepreneur is an inventor. I call an entrepreneur as an inventor. An inventor or entrepreneur's job is to identify a problem and solve it. That is the job of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs don't have any other type of job apart from that. This guy over here is called Larry Page. Larry Page is one of the co-founders of Google. This guy is one of those true entrepreneurs that had so many ideas on what to do. Entrepreneurs are what I also call as the idea machines. They can come up, or they can give birth to new products, new projects, new initiatives every time. And we need to become entrepreneurs when we start our business. Remember this: entrepreneur's job or an inventor's job is to do what? To solve a valuable problem. You've seen there is a problem with ladies that have gained so much weight, and you want to help those ladies to lose certain kgs. You create a product or a service for them to lose weight. If you do that, you are an entrepreneur. Fine? So let's see the second part of it. After the entrepreneur, which is up here, we now come down to a marketer. Wow, I have one of my favorite marketers here, Steve Jobs of Apple. Those who have been using the iPhone, iPad, iMac, you know Steve Jobs who he is. So a marketer, I also look at a marketer as a driver, somebody who pushes things out. Why do I mean by pushing these things out? The entrepreneur first, he created for us solutions. But then what this marketer or this driver is supposed to do is to deliver this solution to the marketplace. Now think of it like you wearing certain hat. Now you've put on this hat of an entrepreneur first, and you've gone there, you've worked, you did everything that you are supposed to do to have this solution. But then you are supposed to remove your hat or the coat of an entrepreneur now to wear a new one as a marketer. You need to forget being an entrepreneur after you having the solution. Your next part is now you need to become a marketer. A marketer's job is like a driver. The work is to do what? To deliver the solution to the marketplace. Marketers are the primary source for the growth and momentum. Remember that phase after traction, we have the momentum and expansion. This is where marketers come in their business. And marketers have a hard time stepping aside to let other people do the work. I'm a marketer by profession. I know this. I know some of you over here are marketers, and most of you feel that I'm the right person to do it. No one can do this thing better than me. And I'm going to show it to you guys today that you are wrong. Yes, you've taken your business to a certain part, but the reason you are failing, you are in that flat line, is because you've been keeping this marketer's mentality or heart in yourself, and you don't know the third part that you're supposed to have. The third part is the CEO. The third role that we need in this Heroes Quadrant to have is the role of the CEO. We do have Tesla here, Elon Musk of Tesla, sorry. A marketer is as simple as this, is a manager. So what is the work of managers or CEOs? The manager's job, the CEO's job is to create systems. CEO's work is to create systems of what? Systems of leads. How do you bring customers to your business? Leads, How do you close those leads? How do you fulfill and deliver? How does your team communicate? How do you come up with new softwares and systems that you want to implement in your business for you to grow your business? That is the work of the CEO. Then the CEO, we see these CEOs as the leader of leaders who add value by creating processes and standards that are there in companies. All companies that grow and they maintain the standards that they have, it's because of certain CEOs who have been employed in those companies, who have created systems, and people follow those systems for those businesses to grow. I know some of us here call ourselves CEOs. I don't know if we are truly CEOs, that we have the systems or not. How many CEOs are there? Let me see in the chat box if you think yourself as a CEO, or you have it in your Facebook page and Instagram page, you call yourself founder and CEO. The fourth part we have here is advisor. In advisor, the guy that I have over here is none other than Jeff Bezos of Amazon. Advisors are our guides, or advisors are the guides in the business that we are starting. The guide's job or the advisor's job is, sorry, I wrote here to deliver the solution to the marketplace. Okay, it's just repeating itself with the advisors, which is not right. But the advisor's job is to help the roles that are there in the business. Advisor's job is to help see the vision that the company wants to do. That is the role of this advisor. The vision that we want to go at, the culture that we want to do. The advisor also helps and advises the CEO and the marketers and the entrepreneur at the same time on what to do in the business. That is the job or the work of the advisors. Okay. Adding all these values in the right part. Now, how does these four roles that we just saw, or the four Heroes Quadrant, fit now in this entrepreneurial life cycle that we started with? I want us to look at it this way. You see, whenever you start your business at this first point, this is where the inventor comes in, or the entrepreneur comes in, the time when you just start. But then when you start growing, now the driver or the marketer comes here at the momentum and the expansion part. The third part, the manager and the CEO comes here. We need the manager at this part after we have grown, after we've gotten this momentum and expansion, before we flat. Now, when we are here and you have a manager, or sorry, you have a marketer who works as a manager, he micromanages everything. He tries to do every single thing by himself, or wanting to see everyone what he or she is doing. Then this is what is leading to what I call as the death spiral. This is what will take you down. When you reach here at this managerial part or the CEO part, what you truly need is a guide. A guide is the person who is going to help you to get from this flat line to breakthrough to the next level that you are having or you are in your business. And this is where I want all of us to get and to understand in what we do. So After us seeing the entrepreneur's face where he is, or the inventor, the marketer, the CEO, and the advisor, now I have a question for you guys, which I also want you to write it down and to tell me. Who do you think you are in your business right now? In this heroes quadrant, I want you to type it down there. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a marketer? Are you the CEO, or are you the advisor in your business right now? Who are you in your business? Entrepreneur. Masindemo, she's an entrepreneur. She's still at the first step of thinking ideas and what to do. Entrepreneur and CEO. Wow. Entrepreneur and CEO. Yes, you can be making and you can be foreseeing your business. Who else? Who else? Ronald is a marketer. Evelyn is a marketer. Joyce is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, Susan. Jen is also an entrepreneur. Fine. I haven't seen any advisor. I only saw one CEO. One person only said the CEO. Miriam is also an entrepreneur. Okay. Now, there is something then I really need to demystify to all of you, because I've seen some network marketers in this in this meeting right now, and these network marketers, they call themselves as an entrepreneur, which is not right. Why? I want to show you why I'm saying it is not right, because we say entrepreneur's job is to create solutions. Now, your business as a network marketer is divided into two ways. You have the products or the service that you sell in that company, and you also do have the part where you are going to build your team. Now, you need to look at this as two separate entities or two separate companies. You need to have an entrepreneur for building your team. You need to have a marketer for building your team. You need to have a CEO for building your team. You also need to have an entrepreneur for the product, a marketer for the product, and a CEO for the product. And I believe most network marketers, for your product, you shouldn't be an entrepreneur, because the company already is providing with the product. They have already come up with the solutions to the problems that you guys have. The companies also have the back office or the systems. So you shouldn't be the CEO. Who you should be in that part of the product is a marketer. You building up your team is where you need to become an entrepreneur, a marketer, and a CEO or advisor in that part. And I want to take you guys to show you how we are going to do this. So these four parts that we have, the four phases in our business, the traction, momentum, and expansion. These four phases, I look at them as zones. The first one is the launch zone. Entrepreneurs are the ones who are going to launch their businesses. Entrepreneurs are the ones who are launching their businesses. Then we have the growth zone. For you to grow your business, you don't need to become an entrepreneur anymore, but a marketer now. You need to become a marketer. Then the CEO comes in what I call as the constraint zone, where you are not going up anymore. So what the CEO needs to come and do here is to build the systems. But if you have a micromanager who don't know what to do, he or she is going to lead you to this pivot zone or the death zone. You are going to go down in your business. And that's why over here we need advisors to help us scale our businesses to the next level. That's why we need advisors to help us scale in the next level. So I believe that right now, some of you know which zone you are in your business. Are you at the starting zone? Are you, which is the launch zone? Are you at the growth zone? Are you at the constraint, or do you want to scale your business? And the third growth question that I have for you guys is this: what should you do in your role? What should you do in your role? Right now, you are there. What should you do in this role that you are in? You know, if you are in the first phase, I'm supposed to launch. I'm in the second phase, I'm supposed to grow my business. The third, I'm here on the constraint, which I need systems. And the fourth one, I need to scale. Please let me know in the chat box, what do you guys think that you're supposed to do right now? According to your business, are you at the launch phase or zone? Are you at the growth, or do you want to scale right now? Where are you, and what help do you want in those phases that you're at? Let me know in the chat box before we continue. Let's do it very fast. Jen is in the launch phase, in between launch and growth. Mercy, she says she's in between launch and growth. Growth phase. Another growth phase also. Okay, so if you are in those, I need to grow my business, my team, and my volumes. Okay, we're going to see how we are going to grow, launch and grow, launch and grow. Okay, so I can see most of you guys are still in this first and second phase of either launching your business or growing your business. Now, this is what you need to understand, that the Heroes Quadrant's job is usually like this. Entrepreneurs or the inventors' work is to create solutions, valuable solutions, and launch this to the marketplace. And then the marketer's job is to drive sales and to grow the business. The third one, the CEO or the manager, is to build systems and to scale the business. And then the fourth one is the advisor or the guide. The advisor and the guide is to nurture this company, to take good care of it, and also to show those who are working the vision and where these people want to go. Do you guys remember this picture that I showed you first? These guys that we call them as entrepreneurs, marketers, CEO, and advisors. What do you think they all do have in common? What do you think Carlos Slim, the richest person in Mexico, has, or Jack Ma of Alibaba, or Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, Larry Page of Google, Elon Musk of Tesla? What do you guys think all these people have in common? Number one, the easiest way we can say, they are all billionaires, because these are the top 10 richest people in the world. But this is what they have, all of them in common. All these billionaires that we've seen here, they are all great entrepreneurs. They are all great marketers. They are all great CEOs and advisors. What they did is they adapted and they accepted the change. They started as an entrepreneur. If I will go back, you'll see somebody like Mark Zuckerberg here, or any of these guys. Mark Zuckerberg, he first started what? He first started Facebook. So this guy, he created the software of Facebook. That is the first thing he did. After creating it, him being an entrepreneur and launching it, he went to the second part, which is now marketing it as a marketer. He started telling people about this new company that he has. And then he went from there to now build systems, which becoming a CEO. He still works as a CEO of the company and then as also an advisor. One of the best people that I will say is Jeff Bezos, who has been gradually going from one phase to another. And this is what I want all of us to be at. All these great companies or these people are doing it because they understand these different phases that we are in and what we are supposed to do in these phases. Now, what I want us guys to take is, I want us to take few minutes. I don't want us to take 10 minutes. 10 minutes is too much. Maybe just the next 2 minutes. I want you guys to stretch. I want you guys to drink water. I want you guys to refresh a little bit. I'm going to just show myself here and stop this. Okay. I want you guys to do that, please, just a little bit. I want you to stretch like me here. I want you to drink some water if you have near you so that we can continue on our third lesson or the third part. For those who have any question, please, you can ask me now. If you have any question while you are waiting for the others for the next just 2 minutes before we continue, you can just unmute yourself and ask me, or you can just type your question down on the chat box. Yes, Winsman. Anyone with a question? You can see Winsmark with the whole team. Welcome, guys. Okay. There is a very good question here by Mercy. She is asking, in the launch stage, what marks the end of the launch? Wow. What makes the end of the launch is something that I'm going to show you next. This, just in the next 2 minutes, you are going to understand what marks the end of this launch. What marks the end of this launch? I know so many people are usually stuck in this pattern. They don't know, okay, I've launched my business, so how long am I in this launch phase? Or what will tell me that I'm now at the end of this launch phase, I'm supposed to go to the next phase? I'm going to show you just in the next minutes. Let's just come back in 1 minute and we continue. If there is anyone else who has a question, we just have a minute here before we continue to our third growth or our third lesson of today, which is our most important one, the 5 business levels. I want us to look at these 5 business levels. How is this webinar so far? How is this meeting so far? Are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to preach to you? Fantastic, informative, great, informative. Great. Yes, Jessica. Jessica, do you have a question? I think she unmuted herself. Good. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue where we left. Enjoying the class. Let's continue where we left. Okay, so I hope we've all stretched a little bit. I hope we've drank some water, some juice, and we've refreshed ourselves up. Let's go on with our third lesson, which is the 5 business level. This is something that I really want you guys to understand it. I really want you guys to understand this. Let me just take something here. I'm coming in a minute. Okay, Griffin is saying great and educative. Susan is saying this is educative, enjoying the class, very informative. Okay, so the 5 business levels, So this is what usually happens after I've talked to so many people. I usually get this question. Now, what is the order of operation, or how should I grow my business? How should I scale my business? Everyone knows I'm in zone A or level 1 or level 2, the growth, the constraint or the scaling, or I'm either an entrepreneur, I'm a marketer, I'm a CEO, I'm an advisor. What do I do first? How many of you right now are thinking the same things? Okay, you've told us all these great things that we're seeing, but what should I do first? This is the question that I always see from the faces of the audience that I'm having, or the people that I'm working with. Usually people ask, what do I do first? And I'm here today to give you the answer. This is the answer that I always present to people, the entrepreneurial stages, or the 5 business level. I usually tell people that, you see, you are in this first stage of 0 to 1 million, 1 to 10 million, 10 to 100, 100 plus. And you are supposed to start your business or sell more or have systems or scale. And then even after trying to show this to people, and by the way, this is my secret weapon that I usually take or I have to grow businesses, I still see people who are confused on what to do. Now, today I want to make it as simple as it can be. That, do you want, guys, you want me to show you exactly what to do to take your business from 0 to 100 million step by step? How many of you guys want me to do that? Jen says she wants, I can see some hands there. I can see Jen, Evelyn, Collins, Ronald. Yes. Yes, Joyce, fine, okay. Now let me take you through step by step what you need to do from step 1 to the next stage or the next level that you are in your business. Now, the 5 business levels, these are the 5 business levels that we have. Oops. Level 1, or the first level that we are in, is here. I call this level sell and serve 10 customers. Sell and serve 10 customers. That is level 1. Then we are going to look at level 2, build a growth mechanism. Then we'll have the third level, upgrade your business OS or operating system, and then cash flow and King's Cash. And the last one is build your board. Now, let me go step by step. What are these things and what you're supposed to do? So level 1, sell and serve 10 customers. Before you can grow or scale, you must first confirm this thing. You have something that people want to buy. If you feel and if you know that you have a certain product or service that people want to buy, what I'm trying to tell you here is this: you need to sell this to 10 people. You have something that people want to buy is number 1. The second thing is you are able to deliver on the promise that you make. You don't tell people that I have a phone that I am selling, but at the same time, after somebody has bought this phone, he or she could not use it or make phone call on it. Then you will not have been delivering this promise that you have. Why am I saying you need to sell and serve 10 people? You see, I only believe one thing. People vote with their wallets. If people say your product is great, but they don't buy, they are just nice to you. People lie. It's as simple as that. If truly your product or your service is good and they want it, they are going to buy it. Why am I saying that? Because second thing, we only buy and we only get what we feel is valuable to us. If there is something that we know it is not valuable enough, if it is something that we know this thing is not going to help, then we are not going to get it. So it doesn't matter. People don't buy what they can afford. People do buy what they want the most. If what you have is something that people do need it, then they are going to buy it no matter what they want. We always look at businesses or what our purchases like that. We never buy what we can afford. We only buy what we want the most. So, how many of us have gone into debt to buy things that we know we cannot afford? Why do we do that? It's not because of the money that is there, but it's because of what? The need that is there. If you see the need is bigger than the money, you will always go and get it. So your customers will also see the same thing. If you will make your customer know, understand, and feel the need of the product or the service that you have is more than the cash that he or she is going to give you, then you will be in a good business, or we will say that you are in business and people are happy with what you have. So I want you to note something very important. This level, I want you to forget growth and scalability. Mercy Ndemo asked a good question here, that if I'm in this level, or not this level, how will I understand I'm in the launch level and the end of this launch level? How will I know that I have finished this launch level? You will know it when you sell to 10 people. It's 10. It is not 9. It is not 8. It's not 7. And when I say 10, I don't mean that you're selling it to your sister and your brother and your mom and your dad. No, they are just buying it from you to make you happy. Sell it to 10 strangers at least. If you can sell what you have to 10 people who don't know you, then we can say that you are out of this launch phase. And in this first phase of selling it to 10 people, I want you to forget everything to do with growth and scalability. Please forget about you creating funnels or you starting posting in social medias every time, or building your brand, or even registering your business, coming up with a logo or a website. No, you don't need all that. What you need is to sell and serve 10 people. Level 1 is the easiest level, but it's also the hardest level. I know just selling to 10 people is easy. Oh, ni watu 10 peke yake. But at the same time, it's also the hardest if you don't know how to sell. But it doesn't matter. You have to sell to 10 people. So what should you do? Number one, you need to generate 10 sales. I want you guys to write this down. If you are in level 1, these are the steps that you need to do. You need to generate 10 sales. Second thing that you're supposed to do is to fully deliver on the promises you made to each customer. If you told your customer that this product that I'm going to give you, like the way Red Bull says, Red Bull will give you wings, then the customer needs to have those wings and fly. If your product is saying it's going to lose weight, it should lose weight. If your customer, your product is saying, I'm going to make you enjoy this holiday, you need to make sure that this person enjoys that holiday with the products that you are selling. And then the last thing before you go to level 2 is this. I want you to write down or to make a list of your super 10 customers. These 10 people that you have. I don't want you to now think of a customer avatar. I've been told to come up with this customer avatar to write their demography, their, I don't know, psychography, where they live, what they do, all those things. Just forget that. First one, what we need to do is to sell to 10 people. Why do we want to sell to 10 people? So that we can know and understand, do our people or the people that I'm serving, do they want this product that I have? That is the work of the entrepreneur, just to create products and services and deliver. You to test it in the launch phase, you just need 10 people, and then I'll tell you, congratulations, you've done it to 10 people. Now let's move to level 2 of your business. So level 2, we are here after you've sold 10 people. Now you need to build a growth mechanism. Now you need to build a growth mechanism or a growth engine. What do I mean by this growth mechanism or you building your growth engine? You actually need to have a map on how your customer acquisition is. You need to have a map, a process on how you are bringing customers in your business. Do you guys have a way that you know, if I'm sleeping and I wake up tomorrow, I want to sell to 10 more people. What is the process you are going to take to bring people in your business? Customer acquisition, getting leads, getting prospects, getting customers, getting patients. How do you make people know that you exist? This is level 2 that we need to do, because in level 1 we have confirmed we have something that people want. In level 2, what we need to do right now is to take what we have to the next level. Now what you also need to do in this level 2 is to build a scorecard that tracks your growth engine performance in a weekly basis. You need to have a way of understanding this week or every single week, how many people are seeing the product or the services that I have? How many people am I communicating with them? How many people they know that our offices or our shop is at this place? How many people have raised their hands and asked us what we have? How many people they are buying from us? This is the scorecard that you need to have to see how you perform every single week when you are in this level 2 now. This is the part of the growth. Then the third thing, we need to establish a 90-day sprint. I know some of us, we've been told to have 10 years goals, 5 years goals, 3 years goals, or whatever. Forget about all those. We don't work on that. We are all lazy. We don't work on 10 years goals. And I'm sure all of you have been writing goals and resolutions in January for the past 10 to 20 years plus, but you don't do them. Why? Because long term, is not for small business owners and entrepreneurs like me and you. Long-term goals are for corporates and big companies. That information that you have been told is not for you. Just like the other thing that I want to also explain it to you. How many of you have been told that an average CEO reads 2 books in a month? An average CEO reads 2 books in a month. We've all been told that. And we try to do that, but at the same time, when we look at it, we are not CEOs. Remember, we are who? Either an entrepreneur or a marketer. After we have done our marketing work properly, then we shift or we adapt and change the CEO's part. That is where we are supposed to read the books. Right now, we are not supposed to read those 2 books. Forget about this mindset or this lie you have been told that, oh, the richest people in this world or the CEOs, they read so many books that average they read 2 books in a month. They can afford to read those 2 books because they have systems and they have marketers and people who work for them. You don't have those, so you shouldn't do that. What you're supposed to do is to establish a 90-day sprint, a 90-day calendar where you are going to implement in 12 weeks. In 90 days, you have 12 weeks. What you're supposed to do week 1, and then you check it in your scorecard. Did I achieve this goal? Did I reach where I want to reach? Did I meet these targets that I'm having myself of the customer acquisition, of bringing people and sales and do my marketing properly? So that is what we are supposed to do in this second level of building your growth engine. Now, what I want you to have here is your customer acquisition process, aka the growth engine. You need to know exactly how you are bringing people. The second thing, you need to build a metrics or your KPI. KPI stands for key performance indicators, the scorecard. And then I want you to identify 3 to 5 projects that you are supposed to optimize in your customer growth engine. What do I mean by 3 to 5 projects? You see, in your business where you are at right now, you might say, oh, I have a problem. I don't know how to bring customers in my business. That can be your project number 1. Project number 2, you can say, oh, I have customers, but then I don't know how to deliver to them. That can be your project number 2. And I want you to look at them as 2 separate entities and work on how to optimize, how to improve, how to have a better version of those projects. That is what you're supposed to do. And then establish a regular planning and optimization meeting with your team. That 90-day phase, you need to have that. When you do these things properly, you will grow your business in the perfect way, and you will be ready now to move and to go to the 3rd phase or the 3rd business level, which is what? Upgrade your business OS. Upgrade your business OS. Now, in upgrading your business OS, the biggest problem I am seeing almost all of us having here is this. Most businesses run on UOS, just like this guy here. This guy is the boss, but every person is bringing the phone and the papers and the checkbook and everything for him to work. He has employed people, but he works as the center of the business. He is like the sun. You see, the sun in our universe, the sun is at the center. And all the planets revolve around the sun. This is what is happening when you operate in the UOS, U operating system. Now, at this level, the goal is to transition from a U-dependent business into a fully systemized and a growing business that can run and grow without you. This is what we want to do. I want you in this level, and I'm going to show you how to do it, to take yourself off from you. You have people who are working for you. You have people who are helping you in your business. They are supposed to know what to do, not you to do it for them. Why are they in that work? So successful businesses, they have what we call as the growth OS. Your business grows without you, growth operating system. Now you might ask me now, what is this OS or operating system? I want you to just think of it this way. In your phone or computer, you have operating systems. You have systems that allow you to use that phone or the laptop or the computer that you have. That is what is called as an operating system. Now, for those who have Samsung and Huawei and Lenovo, we know the operating system on your phone is Android. The ones who have Apple products, iPad, iPhone, we know that you're having the iOS. And then for your HP laptop, Lenovo laptop, and Sony other laptops, we know you either have a Microsoft, and for some techie guys, they have Linux as their operating system. So how do we put or have this operating system in our businesses? First, I want you to know this. An operating system is a set of algorithms. Okay, I know algorithm is a big word. I will just make you guys understand all that. Operating system is a set of algorithms and a common language that enables different components to communicate with one another in support of the desired output of a machine. That is what an operating system is. In other words, what I'm trying to say here, you have a system that they are a set of algorithms that they can communicate to one another to get the results that they want. These operating systems are usually used everywhere. In every business, we need an operating system. In schools, we need operating system on how schools should run. Hospitals need operating systems on how patients should come in, on how patients should be checked, on how patients should be examined. Even you, when you are cooking at home, you also need an operating system to see, is the fire at the correct measurement that's supposed to be there, the water that you pour in the sufuria or whatever you're going to do, the milk that you are doing. So all that you need a way on how to operate it. So how should we do this? Before we understand how to do this, the first thing is this. This operating system that I'm talking about, we said it has a set of algorithms. The set of algorithm is what? Your businesses, processes, and procedures that define how you go about completing activities. In short, if you want to go from step A to step Z, what are these procedures? What are these steps? What are these levels that you're supposed to take for you to go from level A to level Z? That is the set of algorithm. The second thing is common language, communication, that helps everything run smoothly with your team. How do you communicate with the people that you are working with? Do you have a system? Do you have a way on how to communicate with your people? Then the third one is desired output. Your business your business goals and objectives that you have. This is what we call as the operating system. So with this said, I want you to document this algorithm that make your business run. Do you have a process on your business? A simple process on how to bring customer, a simple process on how to deliver, a simple process on how to collect money, a simple process on how to communicate with people. That will be your algorithm. Then the second one, I want you to define and develop your company's communication architecture. How do people, or how should people communicate in the business? And the third one, I want you to clarify your company's desired output. So people and all the systems know your common goal. First, before even others know, do you know yourself? What is your goal in the business that you're doing, in the work that you're doing right now? How many of you knows or know the goal that you have? Just type yes in the chat box. If you know what my goal, today is 5th March. What is your goal by the end of this month? If you know what your goal, the goal that you have, please type yes in the chat box. I want to know how many of you right now know where they're going in their businesses. I can see James. James knows, Mercy Lemon knows where she's going. Miriam, yes, I know my goals. Okay. So if you know your goals, then you and your team also need to know what these goals are and the processes that we need. And what you're supposed to do here is to document at least one value engine. A value engine is none other than the growth or fulfillment processes that you have, like what I said. You want to grow. Do you have a map to show people how to grow? Do you have a map to show your employees or your teams that you are working with? This is step one you need to do when you meet a new customer. After you've met this person, this is the second thing you're supposed to do to talk to this customer. And then the third thing is this. That is what we call as a value engine. And then I want you to assign clear roles and responsibility to everyone. Do your people know their roles, what they are? Do your people know their roles, what they are? I love it in network marketing. Only great, I repeat again, only great network marketers understand this. When a new person comes in their business, they usually tell them this. Your role should be what? Just invite people to come in our meetings and to listen to us. This is what you're supposed to give to your people. Don't make that newbie, that new person, to start selling or marketing the new product that he or she just joined yesterday. That person doesn't know. So they need to know, if they're new people, their role and responsibility is to do what? Again, even in your other business, if you're selling spare parts, let's say, or if you're having systems for hotels and restaurants, those new employees that are coming there or the team mates that are working with you, they need to understand which role they are in and what are their responsibilities. The third one is you need to build a scorecard and a dashboard for your team and your company level so that they can monitor their performance. After they know that this is my role, they need to every single day ask themselves at the end of the day or at the end of the week, am I happy with the way I spend this day? Or another thing that they need to ask themselves is, did I achieve what I was supposed to achieve today? Did I do what I was supposed to do today? And we need to write them in our scorecards. What measures get done? If you measure something, you are going to achieve it. If you don't measure, you will not know where you are. So we need to measure what we're doing. And then we also need to define your business meeting briefing and the method of communication. People should not just be communicating randomly. We need to have a process. You need to communicate, people need to communicate, okay, this is the first thing, maybe before you give me a call or before you come to me, number one, you are supposed to send me a WhatsApp message. If you see that I haven't responded in 30 minutes or in 1 hour, then give me a call. If I don't pick your call, then come rush to me. That can be one of those rhythm or methods of communication that you are supposed to have. Than just people coming to you all the time, it doesn't work. Or you can also have another one that you tell people, before you call me, because we have this, we've documented these value engines. If you have a problem with product A, please refer to this sheet or please refer to this document. If you can help somebody from that document, well and good. If not, then we can go on to communicate with me. And then the last one, clarify and publish your business goals, your short, medium, and long term. What do I mean by short? Short is your weekly, medium is your monthly, and then long term is your yearly goals. Don't have those 3 years, 5 years goal. The longest term goal you're supposed to have is just 1 year, but you need to work on the shorter sprint of 90 days as well as your core values that you have. Now, after that, we will say, congratulations, you can go to level 4. Wow, level 4 is one of my best level that we are in. And I want to tell you something, guys. When you shift from level 3 to level 4, now you are a true CEO in this part. Now you can truly scale your business. Why? Because you have built systems that can work without you. You remember I told you at first, you are like the sun at the center of our universe, that every planet rotates around you. After you've built your level 3, going to level 4, now what happens over here? You do not become the sun anymore, but your business is now at the center. That means you can take holiday and still income is coming. You can work anywhere around the world and still income is coming. You can stop talking to your people for 1 month and still everything is going to work on smoothly because of the business systems that you have created or the operating systems that you have created. Now let's go to level 4, one of my favorite parts in this 5 business level. Wow, I can see dollars there. Cash flow and King's Cash. My first question to you guys is this: do you pay yourself a salary? How many of you pay themselves salary? If you pay yourself a salary, please write it in the chat box. Do you pay yourself a salary? How many pay himself or herself a salary? And when I mean salary, I mean you know exactly what you're supposed to get. I can see no one is typing anything, so I know. Start doing so 2 months ago. You started doing this 2 months ago. That's good. She started doing this, and you will get to know why she started doing this 2 months ago. Okay, so you need to start pay yourself a salary, and I will tell you why you are supposed to pay yourself a salary here. Entrepreneurs, they must pay themselves a livable wage at all time. Marketers must pay themselves a livable wage all time or salary. CEOs must pay themselves. Advisors must pay themselves. Whoever you are in your business, as a business owner, you need to start paying yourself high enough salary that covers your monthly bills, even if you think you cannot afford it. Please, you need to pay yourself first, not your business expenses. You need to pay yourself first before you pay for any business expenses. So then the next thing that you are supposed to do is this. Why did you start your business? Everyone has his or her own answers, and I want you guys to type down one of these that I have here. Is it that you want more money? Is it that you want more freedom? Is it that you want to make an income? Or is it that all the above? You wanted money, you wanted freedom, and you wanted income. Why do you think right now you started your business? Please type in the chat box below. I want to know what was the reason for you guys to start your businesses. Yes, Evelyn? Is there an algorithm or formula that you can use to decide amount you are supposed to pay? Wow. I will tell you the algorithm and the formula that you're supposed to pay, which is just here. I said you need to pay yourself first. So what are you supposed to pay yourself? You're supposed to pay yourself your monthly bills. That comes to this next question. Do you even know your monthly bills, or do you just live without you knowing anything? You are just saying, oh, this is my business, or this is my work. Whatever the money that I'm getting, I'm going to just eat everything that I have from here. You need to pay yourself at the start, at least your monthly wage or salary. Just put yourself in this mentality. There are two things. There is you as a person, and then there is this company or there is this business that you are working in. When you have that, you are going to change yourself from this business operator to become a company or a business owner. So you need to pay yourself first your monthly bills. Do you know what you are supposed to have? So that is what you're supposed to do, Mercy. And then the second one, freedom, high on the list. So Jen wants freedom. Miriam wants all the above. Susan, more freedom and more money. Collins wants all the above, money and freedom, I can say. Okay. So did you guys get it? When I say you are supposed to pay yourself, you are supposed to pay yourself what? Your monthly bills. You need to first come with that sheet of you writing. If you are paying rent, how much is the rent, food, transport, and all the essentials that you need for you to live and survive. You need to pay at least yourself that, and you need to pay that first before you do anything for that business. Okay, so yes, it is true. I can say that we started our business because of all the above. We wanted all these things here. We wanted all these things. But then, if you don't pay yourself, this is what usually happens to us. Can you honestly say that your customer is your #1 priority? If you are worried about payroll, that you are worried, how can I pay my employees? Or you are worried about paying your own bills. If you take all that money that you are getting and you just pour it in your business, you see, this business is like a baby that is always demanding. I really love babies, but sometimes babies are so demanding that it comes for those who their parents didn't teach them properly, I will say. They will even embarrass you outside there, starting crying and making noises and what. This is how businesses is. It always cries and demands for something new, that you need this new thing, and you also need this, and you need this book, and you need this software, and you need this chair, you need this laptop, you need this machinery, you need. So every single day you need something for that business, and it will never end. The more money you actually have in your business, the more it will want to eat. So before that business starts eating what you worked for, you need to pay yourself first. So the steps of you paying yourself first are this one. Modern entrepreneurs, they must pay themselves a motivating salary at all times. You need to pay yourself to feel that you are a true entrepreneur at that level. And I will tell you why you need to pay yourself that. The reason is this: there is no broke CEO. Remember, at this level, you are no longer an entrepreneur, you are no longer a marketer, you have passed the CEO stage. If you call yourself CEO that the way I asked you at the beginning, but you are broke, then you are not a CEO. Because I don't know any CEO in this world, a true CEO who is broke. It's only you, because you call CEO by a name. So CEOs need to pay themselves a salary, and you need to do it from now. This is one of the things that Miriam said, I've started doing it for the past 2 months, because I showed her, I taught her on how to pay herself a good salary. And I'm sure she is now not worried about what is happening. You can know what to use for your business and what to use for yourself. Remember at the start, I even told you guys something, that you can only grow to the level that, or your business can only grow to the level that you grow. Now, if you don't pay yourself, how can you even have enough income or enough money for you to grow yourself personally? Because you're taking it all to your business. The third thing is, I want you to identify right now 1 to 3 profit accelerators that can be implemented in 90 days or less that should increase your business profit. What are those 1 or 2 or 3 products or services that you have in your company or in your business right now that we can push them outside there for the next 90 days for you to get money coming in? so that you can be able to pay yourself. I know others might say that, oh, with whatever I'm getting, I cannot even survive. Now, this is what you're supposed to do. Look for those profit accelerator. What are those 1, 2, 3 things that you are supposed to do to bring in cash faster so that you can be able to grow yourself and grow your business? Okay, now this leads us to the 5th level. The 5th level, I call it build your board. Now, what do we have here in build your board? Build your board of advisors is what I mean. You see, all funded companies or businesses, funded, I mean, these are companies that they have outside sources of capital and money. They have board of advisors that made up of mentors and peers. They have people who are there to help them. Entrepreneurship is a lonely thing to do. If it's a lonely thing to do entrepreneurship, then you need mentors, you need masterminds, and you also need models or framework. It's lonely, that's why you need both these people. The mentors are going to give you fresh ideas and inspiration, and the peers or the colleagues that are there, they are going to hold you accountable to your goals, to sympathize with you sometimes if things are not working out properly, and also to celebrate with you when things are working out with you. So what will these mentors do to you? Mentors are going to help you define the end goal. Mentors are the ones who are going to help you define the end goal. You remember that 3 years goal, or you remember that 1 year goal, or you remember that 90-day goal that you want? Mentors are the ones who are going to show you that. They are also going to close the skill gap. That if you don't have a certain skill or knowledge of what to do, mentors are going to show you in an easier and simple way on what to do. So you will not need so much for you to go and learn that new skill that you need, because they have done that. Now they're showing you the right way on what to do. Another thing, mentors are also going to broaden your network. You are going to meet and get and be with so many people, because in mentorship, it's usually between you and 2 people. And I love this way that mentors are going to broaden your network because of what? You are in your new network that you're going to build, it's going to become a warm network. What do I mean by warm network? You are going to meet people that maybe are at a higher level than you, but because your mentor has introduced you to this group of people, it will become so easy for you to connect with them than you going directly to them and they don't know you. So you will have somebody who will connect you to a broader network of other like-minded people or other business owners that you can work with. And then mentors can also stay accountable to your goals and your plans. They know where you are and they're going to show you what you're supposed to do. And lastly, mentors are going to build and facilitate your advisory board. That is why we need mentors here. Now, with the peers or the friends that you need to have, because we say entrepreneurship is a lonely thing, these people are also going to stay accountable to your goals, because they know, oh, Timimi has said his goal at the end of 1 month, he needs to reach 100 new customers. Or Anne Wanjiru, she wants to sell 10 products. Or Collins, he wants to travel to 5 countries in Africa by the end of this month to preach the gospel of Power Life, because of how stem cell has been helping people, and each and every one. So if your peers know that, they will be asking you, hey, you told me that you're going to go to Tanzania to do this thing. Did you go there? If you didn't go, why not? How can we help you? This is what peers and friends are going to do it to you. They're also going to help you to break through this bottlenecks, or what I call I'm stuck. Sometimes you feel so stuck, you don't know what to do. And if you have somebody just you can call and you can just ask and you can just discuss with, hey, I'm having this thing, I'm having this problem. What should I do next? Do you think that I'm in the right way? Peers are going to help you, your friends. They're also going to help you with the process of shiny objects. Sometimes we have this mindset of every new thing that we have, we want to know it, but we don't know how to do it. So our friends are going to show us. One of these things that I know is I stayed for so long not using Instagram. And then it happened that my wife has been using Instagram for her business, and she's the one who showed me how to use Instagram. To me, it was just a shiny object. It's a new platform that is there. And I'm usually trying to stay away from all these social platforms to know them as platforms. I only use them for the sake of business, which so many people still don't know how to do them. Then your friends are also going to sympathize with you on the losses. Sometimes we try to do what we want to do, but then we are heartbroken. We don't achieve what we want. Our businesses fail, or our business go down because one or two factors that we cannot control. So these are people who are there to help us. And then the last thing, they are also going to celebrate with us whenever we win, whenever we go to the next level, whenever we want to do something that is better than us. Our peers and our friends are there for us. So we need to have these people in our businesses for us to grow. So the ultimate shortcut that I want to give you guys is this. The right mentor will connect you with the right group and provide you with the right frameworks or the right models. So you need to have mentors. You need to know who is your mentor in what you are doing. You also need to know who are these friends of yours that you can be together. You can be meeting maybe once in a week or so, or you can be in a WhatsApp group or whatever. And then what are these models? What are these frameworks? What are these systems and processes that I need to use for me to go from level 1 to level 5? So the steps that you need for you to be in this level 5 is: number 1, identify a worthy mentor or mentorship program. Second thing, I want you to identify 2 to 3 peers who you can start mastermind with. 2 to 3 people that you can be together. A mastermind is a group of people who come together to understand how to grow in one way or another, in terms of business or in terms of their life. And then the third thing is, I want you to identify 2 to 3 mentors who could serve on your advisory board and provide you with a framework or a model or a process that you can take your business from step 1 to the 5th step. Now, if you have reached here, I want to tell you congratulations on you going from level 1 to level 5. These are the 5 levels of business that we're talking about. Level 1 is sell and serve 10 customers. I hope you guys remember that. We started by that. Sell and serve 10 customers. Level 2, build a growth engine or a growth mechanism. Level 3, upgrade your business operating system. And then level 4, cash flow and King's Cash. You need to pay yourself a motivating salary. You are not going, why should you wake up every single day and push yourself to go somewhere and to work without paying yourself? That is madness. You need to pay yourself a motivating salary. And the 5th level, you need to build your board of advisors, people who are there to help you, people who are there to show the way, people who are there to take you to the next level that you need in your business. Until here, guys, do you have any questions? I want to take as many questions now to answer before I go to the next part of these trainings. Do you guys have any questions? Who has a question here? Okay, if you want to ask a question, you can just type it down, or you can just raise your hand and mute yourself, and then I can get your question and I answer you specific on the business that you are having and how I can help you take your business to the next level. How long will I be or take in? How long? Is that how long should I be or take in a level? I think Jen is asking how long should I be or take in a level? Okay, how long you should be or how long should you take in a level? Like for our level 1, you are supposed to sell and serve 10 customers. That is what we say you need to do in level 1. In level 2, what you are supposed to do is to build your growth engine. If you have built your growth engine and you have done or ticked all the steps that I've told you, then you are done with that level. Now you need to go to level 3, which is upgrade your operating system. It doesn't matter how long it takes you from one level to another. What matters is the work done, because every single business or every single company that is out there is different. So for one person, right now, there are people who can tell me, oh, level 1, sell 10 customers. I can just do this thing today. And I will just hit those 10 people, and then I'm going to level 2. But there are others who can take a month or 2 months or even 3 months to sell on level 1, depending on the business that they are doing. Let's say you are selling cars. How many cars can you sell in a day? Can you sell 10 cars in a day? Of course not. But if you are telling me you are selling supplements, for example, you have health supplements that you're selling, and you know, oh, on my phone, I have how many contacts? 500 numbers that I have on my phone. Let me see how many I can call and give them these supplements that I have. Just look at those 10 key people and you know, okay, I'm done with level 1. Now I'm going to level 2, and you do the level 2, you do level 3, and so on. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. What matters is you achieving everything that is needed from one level to another. How do I know I'm stagnated? Okay, you will know that I think that is the same question that you ask on the levels, huh? Jen, that is for you to feel that you're stagnated or you are in one level, you need to go to another level. You just need to take those steps there. If there is anyone else who has any other question, please ask those questions there, or you can just unmute yourself and ask me a specific according to your business. Don't feel shy. I know some of you guys are feeling shy, maybe. Just ask. This is the only way that we can help one another. If you're not going to ask, there is no one who's going to ask you. That business is only yours, is no one else. So it's only you to take it to the next level that you want. So please keep on putting all the questions that you have there. Okay, so in the past, not 2 days, sorry, the past 2 hours, in the past 2 hours, how many of you are excited about what we've been talking about? How many of you are excited about what we just talked about in the past 2 hours? Let me see in the chat box. Let me see in the chat box how many of you are excited. I can see, yes, Mercy. I can see Evelyn. Miriam. Will you agree it's been time well spent so far? Will you guys agree it's been time well spent? That's we spent these 2 hours. Yes, great training, excited. I'm very excited, very well spent time. Mesmerizing, wow. Yes, well spent. Okay, now this thing is for sure, guys. You see, whatever I have been telling you here, wow, we've gone so fast. Have I gone so fast? Okay, I will tell you something why I've gone so fast, maybe. Good value for the time. Wow. Okay, I cannot cover everything that you need in 2 hours webinar or a meeting. That's why I have something special for you guys. I want to do something for you guys. I cannot teach you everything that took me 12 years plus for you to implement it in just a 2-hour workshop. If I will be telling you that, I will be lying to you, that in just 2 hours, you will understand everything, you'll implement everything. But in 2 hours, what we did is we got the clarity, we got the roadmap, we got the way on how I'm doing my work and what I need to do. So is it okay if I spend with you the next 5 minutes and I'm going over a special offer that I created to help you guys implement all this in your business? Is it okay if I do that? If I spend the next 5 minutes to tell you a special offer that I have? Ronald is asking for the recording. I will see if I can get the recording, because remember at some half of this presentation, I got some issues. Yes, Monday, I'll try and see if I can get the recordings and then I send. Yes, Evelyn and Miriam, they say yes. I want to get it from everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, okay, now let me tell you this thing. This is what we have for you to implement what I have been going through today, from the entrepreneurial life cycle to the 4 heroes quadrant, and then to the 5 business level. What I have for you guys is this. I have something so special for you guys that I remember just last night I was discussing with my wife, and she's like, why are you doing all this? And I'm like, no, I have to do this because all these people who are going to join me in tomorrow's webinar, most of them are my friends. Most of them, I know they're struggling in their business, and most of them, I want them to take their businesses to the next level. So this is what I want to give you guys. I want to give you guys the 5 levels, the 5 business level masterclass. I do have a training that I call 5 business level masterclass that I'm going to show you specifically from level 1 to level 5, what you need to do. Remember, level 1, get 10 customers. I'm going to show you who your customers are, where are these customers, how are we going to go to reach them, how are we going to communicate with them, and how are we going to sell to them. Then I'll show you how to deliver to these customers. That is just level 1. After that, we'll go to level 2, and I will show you how to build your growth engine, everything that you need. Level 3, what you need for your operating system, on how to have it. Level 4, how to take that king's cash, that money, and do what we want to do it for it. And I will also do it in level 5 to be who? I will be your own board of advisor there. I will be your mentor there to take you hand by hand, not myself, but also with my coaches that I have. We are going to help you. If you have a problem in communication, if you have a problem in selling, if you have a problem in getting customers in your business, you don't know how to do it offline, you don't know how to do it online. Remember, my expertise is on digital marketing. So I'm going to show you specifically how you are going to do it. And this whole training, if I'm going to take you and give you all this information from level 1 to level 2, it has a value of more than 200,000 Kenyan shillings. But I'm not going to charge you that, guys. What am I going to give you? I'll also give you a 5 business level workbook. There is a workbook that I have. This book, it will be like your playbook or your map on what to do step by step. Every single day, you know, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is the next thing that I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to follow. It's valued at 10,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm also going to give you all my plugs and play tools, templates, and resources. How do I create the designs? There are people right now. I saw somebody who sent me privately here asking me, what did you use to design this presentation? You want to get all this presentation? I will show you how to do this for your business. Do you want to know the softwares that I use in my business to make my business run smoothly? I will show you and I will give you all this. Do you want to know the messages that I send to people for them to come to me and my business? I'm going to give you all these things. And we value all this at 50,000 Kenyan shillings. Plus, we are also going to have a WhatsApp peer group. Remember, we said the peers and the friends are those who are going to come to you. This will be private, just for those who will be with us, and we value this at 5,000 Kenyan shillings. So the total value of all this is 265,000 Kenyan shillings. Who is this training for? This is for entrepreneurs, founders, and CEOs. This is for authors, coaches, speakers, consultants, people who are in network marketing and MLM. If you are doing insurance, real estate, having a salon or a barber shop, selling cars, salespeople, marketers, influencers, or anyone who wants more customers, anyone who wants more sales and profit for your business. This is for you, and this I know is what is going to help you. Okay, this is my good friend Charity Gitari that I have helped in her business. Charity says that Timimi is a master in responsive marketing. I took all my team to learn from him. This is very true. Last year, Charity Gitari, she took all her team of network marketers to come and learn from me. And right now, she is one of the top people in the company that she is working. And she posted this live in her Facebook group. You can go in her Facebook group and you can see it as the pinned thing that she has it there, that's saying that I'm a master in responsive marketing. I want you also to become a master in responsive marketing or digital marketing so that you can be able to grow your business. So you see, when I was doing this thing, guys, I had two choices. The first choice is to go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many people as I could. It wouldn't incentivize me to really start this value because I will not really focus on everyone. So what I wanted to do here is this, option 2, which is I will need from you a little investment, but in exchange, I can dedicate more time, I can dedicate more energy and more resources to guarantee your success. I want you to be successful in your business. I don't want you to start where you are. And because I want you to be successful in your business, this is what I'm going to do next for you guys. I'm also going to give you the training that I have known as social media mastery. This training, if you go to my website right now, diginesgrowth.com, it sells for 40,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to give this for the 10 people who are going to join us first. This will also be there for those who are going to come free of charge as a bonus for those who are going to come. You want to get customers in social media? They're there. Remember, every single person is in social media. People are always saying that I want more traffic. How can I create more traffic? We don't create traffic. We don't create, they are already there. People are already there. You just need to know where they are and how to get them. And this training will show you how to do that. Another thing that I'm also going to give the first people who are going to join, I will give you a one-on-one private call. That call will be like this Zoom call, or it will be me and you if we can come personally and sit together, and I will help you in your business and take you by the hand, step by step, to take your business from the first level to the next level. If you have any questions, if you have any clarifications that you had, I will be there in this call with you to help you implement that, to show you the way, to show you what you're supposed to do. I cannot price this thing. This thing is just priceless depending on the level that you are in your business. Now, what you are going to get, again, guys, you are going to get the 5 business level at 200,000. You're going to get the 5 business level workbook. You're also going to get all the plugs and play tools, templates, and resources, the private WhatsApp peer group. You'll also get the social media mastery and the one-on-one private calls that has a total value of 305,000 Kenyan shillings. Wow, my good friend Miriam. Miriam, she's here with us, and Miriam says this: Timimi took my business from 2,500 per day . Okay. So that is what Miriam is saying. So Miriam says that I took her business from what? I took her business from 2,500 per day to 6,500 to 6,700 per day. This is Miriam. She is with us here and she can testify this herself. And I did this for her in just 1 month. It took as short as 1 month for her to grow her business that fast, to take it from that level of 2,500 to that level of 6,700. How many people will want to do the same for their business? How many people will want to do the same for their business? Yes, Ronald, this is a blessing from God. This is a blessing from God. Okay, so if all this training did to you guys is this, if all this training these guys do for you is this, that it's going to get you more quality customers, will it be worth it for you? If this training will get you more quality customers, we don't just want those random customers who are usually coming to us. We want quality customers. Will it be worth it to you? That's my first question. The second question is, if this is going to double the profit that you have so that you can pay yourself enough money, so that you can get the freedom that you have, so that you can travel the world, so that you can achieve the dreams that you want, will it be worth it to you? And the third one, if this is going to give you the freedom that you've always wanted, most of you guys said that you want freedom. If this training is going to give you, will it be worth it? Now, what a successful business is worth to you? Is it 1 million? Is it 5 million or more? How much will you pay to have a growing successful business? If it's me, I'm going to pay as much as I want to have my business go to the next level. That's why when I started, I told you guys, I have spent more than 5 million Kenyan shillings to learn on how to take my business to the next level. And that's why I can do it for myself and I can do it for other people, like the way you saw Charity, how she can do it for other people, how you can see Miriam, who is also with us today here, that she took her business just in 1 month from 2,500 per day to 6,700 per day. And Miriam is saying in the chat box, very true, my business has grown very fast. Today, I opened my system and I jumped like small baby because I'm about to hit my target before set time. Wow, congratulations, Miriam. This is you. We want to help other people like you. And this is something else that I'm going to help you guys with. I'll also give you a bonus that is one of my favorite training called High Success Academy. In High Success Academy, we are training you personally as a person on how to focus properly, how to understand your psychology, how to have more energy so that when you wake up in the morning, you know what, that you can go there, you can work, you can achieve, and you can do what you want to do, and how to become productive. This training is going to help you. We sell it also in my Genius Growth website at 50,000 Kenyan shillings, but I want to give you guys as a bonus. I want to give you guys as a bonus. Now you can see it's a good deal at 355,000 Kenyan shilling right now. If I'm going to sell this to general public, this training usually will sell at 180,000 Kenyan shillings. But because you are my special audience, I'm going to give you this whole thing just for 50,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to give you this whole training for 50,000 Kenyan shillings only. For those who are ready to sign up, you guys have my number. That is my number, 0790-488-340. You can just hit me on WhatsApp and I will show you what to do the next part. But again, this offer of 50,000 Kenyan shillings is not going to be there forever. It's just from today until 5th, and today is 5th. It will be there until 10th March 2022, meaning it will be there from now until 10th March. The next 5 days is how I'm going to give you this free training. The training itself, we are going to start the coming Monday, not the next Monday this week, the next Monday of 14th March. But the other bonuses that I've been telling you, you can get them when you just enroll right now. You can get those. Okay, this is from Warda Harunani, one of my great student also, it's happened to be somebody close to me. She's my wife, and this is what she said as a testimony, that after following Indigenous Growth Advice, my first launch had 51 students. How many of you will want, when you just launch your business, when you just start your business, you are going to have 51 students who are going to register with you? This is what happened to Warda Harunani, a marriage coach, when I helped her start her business. Remember, I told you level 1, you need to go to sell to 10 people. When she started, for her, it went from instead 0 to 51 instead of 0 to just 10. Now, guys, what will 50,000 really get you? I know most of you are going to spend the 50,000 on a new phone. Most of you are going to spend 50,000 on a new phone, or you are going to use it if you truly care for the know-how on how to take your business to the next level. Or you can even use it to buy a TV. You can use it to buy a TV. We all know that the difference between rich people and poor people have big TVs in their houses, while rich people, they have what? Books, they have knowledge, they have expertise, they go to trainings, they go to seminars, they know what they do. Or another thing you can do is just take a small holiday. Right now, with all this inflation, just go to any hotel, 50,000, you will just spend it with your family in a day or 2 days. You go in any hotel in Mombasa right now, 50,000, you just spend it for 1 night or 2 nights with your family. Yes, you'll build memories, but your business will start and you are going to start from 0 again. Now, what I want you guys to do is, I want you to come in and join us in this training. And I'm going to give you everything that you need to take your business in the next level. This training will cost you only 50,000 Kenyan shillings. What you're going to get is the 5 business level masterclass. You're also going to get the 5 business level workbook, the plug and play tools, templates, and resources, the WhatsApp and peer group. You're also going to get social media mastery, one-on-one private calls with me, and also High Success Academy, a total value of 355,000 Kenyan shillings. But guys, I really want to see all of you and all of you, your business to grow. So I'm also going to do something that is so crazy. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a payment plan that I don't want you to pay that 50,000. I want you to pay today, now, just 17,000 Kenyan shillings. Just start with 17,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to take you hand by hand to implement this. And then April, when it comes after 1 month, you will pay another 17. And when May comes, you will pay another 17. I want to make it as easy as possible to all of you so that no one can say that I cannot afford this. That's why I cannot take my business to the next level. I want to see you successful. That's why I'm doing this for you. Wow, this is Tamara Jelimo. Tamara Jelimo is just 12 years old. I want you to listen to what Tamara Jelimo is saying. She is actually one of my youngest students, I believe. She says, thank you, sir, for making me grow my baking business and make money online. I took Tamara from 0. Right now, she has more than 1,200 subscribers on her YouTube channel. She has more than 2,000 followers on Instagram and on Facebook. And I taught her on how to start her business online by understanding this 5 business level. She is only 12 years old. And right now she's making money online. She is a baker. You can follow her on social media. You can see her. And she is there to inspire people. Tamara Jelimo, just because of what she is doing, KBC also followed her and they took her. She right now has a show just because of what I taught her on what to do. So I believe if a 12 years old can do this, what is going to stop you guys from doing? What is going to stop you guys from doing? So again, this offer is valid until 10th of March. The training is starting on 14th. What you guys are going to get is the 5 business level masterclass, the 5 business level workbook, all the tools, templates, and resources, the WhatsApp peer group, social media mastery course, one-on-one private calls, and High Success Academy, all valued at 355,000 Kenyan shillings. But you guys are only going to get this at 17,000 Kenyan shillings only. If you guys are ready, this is there for you. You are going to get it just and start today for 17,000 Kenyan shillings. How many of you are ready to start this today? I want you to show me in the chat box how many people are ready to take their business in the next level. Jen, yes, Jen, she's ready. Jen, she's ready to join us. Who else? Who else? Let's see how many people are ready to take their business to the next level. Because I really want to help you guys. I want to help you guys take your business to the next level. I want to help all of you. I don't want anyone who is here with us today to be left behind. I don't want anyone who is here today to be left behind. So Miriam also, she's ready. I'm so happy for you, Miriam, on what you're doing. Please go out there, rock the world, go and make all those sales. Who else is ready? I really want to planning myself in the next 5 days. Joyce, she's saying she really wants to plan herself in the next 5 days. What is stopping you not to do today? Why are you waiting for the next 5 days? What type of planning do you want? Because I want to help each and every single one of you here. I want to help each and every single person. Why not today? Joyce, why in the next 5 days? Okay, planning for the 17K. How many people think that they don't have that 17K right now? How many people think that they don't have that 17K right now? Okay, Collins says she is ready. He is ready. Yes, Collins, I know he's ready for this. How many of you, just by the show of hand, how many of you, they don't have that? I want to help you guys. So if you will tell me, I will know how to help you. Just like the way, So Joy, she's saying she doesn't have that 17K. I don't have the 17K right now, Evelyn. Who else that is going to work on it? I can see a hand raised by Jen also. Okay, if I'm going, don't have to, Rosalind. If I'm going to do this right now, shall try to work on it by the end of the day. Miriam is working on it by the end of the day. Great, Miriam, work on it by the end of the day so that we can all get this together. Okay, this is something that is not even here in this presentation, but because I want each and every single one of you to have this with me, I am going to do something so crazy that I just hope my business partner is not going to kill me, which happens to be my wife. You guys know that when your wife is your business partner, they will not want you to do what you are doing most of the time. So this is what I want to do. And this is what I want to show you guys. I'm changing that number there to this. Have you seen the number that I changed there? Can you all see that number that I changed there? Okay, let me show you. $5K, yes, 5K. Okay, this is what I want to tell you. I want you to join us today. I want you to join us today until the 10th of this month. And I want you just to raise at the beginning 5K only. Why do I say 5K? I want you to raise 5,000. 5,000 is easy for you to raise. And I will take you on that level 1. I want to show you guys how to go from 0 to 10 customers. How can you sell to 10 customers very fast? I know some of you are stuck there. I want you to raise that 5,000, and we are going to get all the bonuses, and I'm going to show you the first level on this business. And I am sure when you get that first level, you enter in that first level, you will raise the money to be able to pay what is left. Am I right? If I'm going to do it for you, how many of you will be ready to join us? How many of you will be ready to join us? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so guys, this is what I can do it for you. I'm doing all this because I want to help you. This training is costing 50,000 Kenyan shillings. The value of this training is 355,000. I'm doing it at 50. You can pay at 3 installments of 17,000, but I'm also taking it as slow as possible so that we don't leave anyone behind. If you are ready, you can join us with 5,000. And we are going to start this training together. As you learn, you are going to make more. While you make more, you will be able to afford to pay it, and you are going to pay it in 3 months installment, and you will see your business grow. I know you guys can achieve that. I know you guys, you want your business to be successful, and you also want to be successful. So what I want to tell you is I'm ready to help you. My coaches and my trainers are ready to help you. If you are ready, we also want you to be ready. We want you to join us in this training together. Again, my number is there, 0790-488-340. You can just send me WhatsApp, and we can get started with this training together. And again, if you also have friends and colleagues that you want them to join together so that all of you can learn together, you can give this offer to them so that we can all learn together. But remember, there are certain bonuses that will only come to the first people only. So what I want to tell you guys is thank you for being here with me. Thank you for spending this Saturday with me. Thank you for trusting that I'm going to help you in your business, and I will see you in class, all of you, I believe, so that we can take our businesses to the next level. Thank you guys. See you next time, and I want to see you successful. Bye-bye all. Okay, Jen is asking here, please, what will be the mode of training? The mode of training will be both online and offline. Mode of training will be both online and offline, meaning we do it online here, and we can also do it offline. For those who have questions in terms of training, maybe you can ask before I leave. That will be the mode of training. Huh? Okay, guys, thank you all for joining. See you next time.